Number 1. The Taj Mahal is an ivory white marble mausoleum on the south bank of the Yamuna River in the Indian city of Agra. It was commissioned in 1632 by the Mughal Emperor, Shah Jahan. It is essentially a tomb built in the memory of Shah Jahan's wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Taj Mahal is also famous as the symbol of love. The popular dome and the pillars around the Taj Mahal are common in medieval Mughal architecture. In 1982, the Taj Mahal was designated as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Number 2. The Great Wall of China, literally 10,000, a series of fortifications that were built across the historical northern borders of ancient Chinese states and Imperial China as protection against various nomadic groups from the Eurasian steppe. Several walls were built from as early as the 7th century BC, with selective stretches later joined by Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. Little of the Qin wall remains later on. Many successive dynasties built and maintained multiple stretches of border walls. The best-known sections of the wall were built by the Ming dynasty, 1368 to 1644. Number 3. Colosseum. The masterpiece was commissioned and built during the 1st century of the Roman Empire. It is an amphitheater, and was used as a venue for gladiator sports and even public executions. It is an elliptical structure made of stone, concrete and tuff, and it stands 4 stories tall at its highest point, and could hold as many as 50,000 spectators. 1/3 of the structure is still in place here, as much of it has been damaged in earthquakes. Restoration efforts are currently on here, and have been continuing for years now. Number 4. Christ the Redeemer is perhaps the most famous attraction of Rio de Janeiro, and rightly so. It was built from 1922 to 1931 from soapstone and reinforced concrete, and stands 125 feet tall. This masterpiece is also believed to be the largest Art Deco sculpture in the world. It overlooks the very beautiful Rio from a 700-meter-high mountain of Corcovado, which also makes it vulnerable to bad weather conditions. Today it is a Brazilian cultural icon and global symbol of Christianity. Number 5. Chichen Itza was built by the Maya Toltec civilization from 5th century to 13th century by the Maya Toltec civilization. It is one of the prominent ancient Mayan cities, and was a flourishing one till 1200 AD. The Temple of Kukulkan is a major attraction here, with its 365 steps reflecting days of a year. It is also a specimen of Mayans' expertise in astronomy and science. Number 6. The Petra was built by the Nabateans from 4th century BC to 2nd century AD. It was built along the old Silk Route and spice trading routes and stands as a testimony to the old times. The beautiful facades here are built into the canyons, so intricately carved that the place comes alive under the sun every day. Petra is a symbol of Jordan, as well as Jordan's most visited tourist attraction. Since 1985, UNESCO has described Petra as one of the most precious cultural properties of man's cultural heritage. Number 7. Machu Picchu was one of the highlights of the hippie trail. This intriguing settlement was built by the Incans. It sites in the Andes Mountains in Peru and is one of the most visited sites in the world. Machu Picchu's existence was not widely known in the West until it was discovered in 1911 by the Yale University professor Hiram Bingham. Machu Picchu was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. Since last few years it is eventually abandoned for unknown reasons.